Alright, I've been putting up the videos and you guys are not watching. What is the problem? Oh man, I don't understand it. You know what you guys are? I'm gonna get that girl to tell you what that is.
That boy is a P-I-G pig.
But I guess you must know all this, because it's your kind of times, not mine. And I also figured out the moral of your grandpa's story. The one about the cow that covered a little bird with cow pie to keep it warm, and then the coyote hauled it out and ate it. It's the moral of these new times of yours. Folks that throw dirt on you aren't always trying to hurt you. And folks that pull you out of a jam aren't always trying to help you. But the main point is, when you're up to your nose in shit, keep your mouth shut. Really got to sign off now, so even if you've been a stinking nosy troublemaker all the time, thanks for everything just the same. P.S. Just one more piece of advice from an old timer. When you're getting a shave and cut, be sure the right man's wearing the jacket.
Okay, here we are. They're having the pig races over there. And you can see here, sitting down, waiting for our curly fries and something. And there they come. Alright. I'll see you later. Okay, we're at the Orange County Fair. You can see here, waiting to get into the monster truck. It's over there. They got Tuscan Western over here. Sky Cabs. And all the deep fried food right here. And see, right here, big little french fries. Alright, here we are at the monster truck rally. Look at it.
By ERD, Supercharged, Dial Shocks, and PCI Radio. Spencer was your 2024 PCI Radio overall champion, and he is still coming out here wheeling and putting up some good times. 43.47, knocking off Ben Crawl with a 43.47. Next up is going to be Sean Kepler, and our timer's ready, flagger's ready. Sean is on the clock. He is sponsored by Clean Solutions, Rio, and Valley Ruger OC. He's got a co-pilot, Eric Hampton, running with him. Look at the track. Shore, sponsored by PCI Radio. Wes is quick with this truck in that corner. She wants to get the line. Up and over again, needs to come back around. Ed and Tony help keep this beast going. They turn the wrenches for Wes to come in. Here we go, coming up and over. 43-45. So the Intimidator 3. Last night, this truck lost a wheel, putting him out of the competition. But we do need to give a huge shout out. Race Line Wheels from right here in Garden Grove, California, coming to the rescue. Salinas Tires and PCI Radios. The Intimidator, sponsored by Alloy Armor, PCS Factory, and of course, Race Line Wheels up and over. Keeping it on track. That short wheelbase, let's see what he can do. Now this truck is for sale. Richard Finn just rents it for the season. Here we go. With a 43.47, 43.47. Leach, and aftershock. Remember, you can save with Pick Your Part. Wrenches ready. BYD has trucks, vans, and sedans waiting for you with hundreds of vehicles in stock. Your part is ready when you are. Come and pull it today. PickYourPart.com. All right, Brian, back in this pit stall. Track crew testing the next competitor. Costa Mesa, California. Give it up for Andy Sieber in Boss Gator. Andy is the father of Bryce in that mini monster truck, so this is a father and son action going on right here. The next generation of the sport will be performing right before your eyes here this evening. The Gator taking the chomp out of those Pick Your Part cars. parts booth and picked up a 1/64 scale toy truck of this truck right here, Boss Gator. Again, a lot of official tour merchandise, and right next to them, the King Off-Road Racing Shocks. They've got all their cool swag right there that you can pick up. Tractor testing our next competitor, running on center lane. Tyler Rowe running on center lane, looks like he's switching to left. Track crew making that call. And he's passing that RII is verified. Costa Mesa, put your hands together for Tyler Rowe in Temporarily Insane. Safety devices on these trucks is there's a pull switch in the back. On some trucks, it's literally old school, like a wire tether. And on a jump like that, sometimes that switch, it's knocked and gets pulled. And that is so if a truck rolls over, it's another device that we can yank on that switch, ensuring power's off. We also can switch off their fuel manually. As you can see, I believe that is what happened as Tyler Rowe getting fired back up. He is not done after that huge first hit. Costa Mesa, let him hear ya! On that truck, just not gonna let him slide around. All right. Once again, you, the fans, are gonna determine the winner. Right after that, we're immediately gonna go into Monster Truck Freestyle. We'll need you to stick around for that as well to cheer off the winner. So don't go anywhere. Now, track crew firing up our fourth competitor in Best Trick Challenge. We asked the drivers to show us their hands. That way we know they're doing nothing internally to interfere with that test. RII is verified. Jared Compton, the floor is yours in Anubis. Jared, Bakersfield, California. Looking to get a love from the crowd here in Costa Mesa. Coming up on that front stoppie. Nice short wheelbase here in the front. He went up there pretty fast, threw it into reverse, but he did get it. I've asked Jared from time to time what's going through his mind when he's in there, and he told me, I don't know, the truck just tells me what to do. We're gonna get Anubis back into its stall, and we are gonna unleash the hound. RII is verified. Orange County, give it up for Stanley Hernandez in low. Woo! Let him hear you, Costa Mesa! All right, that dog was chasing his tail with a vicious cyclone right there. Is still one competitor left in this first competition. We're going to let him run. We're going to do a cheer off. And then remember, directly into Monster Truck Freestyle, you're not going to want to miss it. Here we go. Woody Z still giving that RII test to our 10-year-old on Team Kid KJ, Bryce Seaver. Give it up for Juvenile Destruction! If you had a chance to come out to the VIP big party and meet Bryce, I tell you, he is one of the most well-rounded children you're going to meet. But I do tell people, he's got short-term memory, and he forgets that he's in a little truck. He comes out here to run the same course as the big boys, and I think he's going to try to stand it up on the back with this maneuver here. Not quite on that one, Bryce. I promise you that's going to aggravate him, and he's going to go hard. Now Bryce runs all the same safety equipment as these big boys. Does have a Ford EcoBoost engine inside there. We did have to throw a muffler on it to meet requirements. All right, Woody's he's gonna put him away, but we have a job to do here. So here's what I want. I want you to cheer, and cheer loud, for whoever you think deserves the win. Did you think it was Brian Leach in Aftershock? Or was it Andy Seaver in Boss Gator? How about Tyler Rome in Temporarily Insane? Was it Jared Compton in Anubis? How about Stanley Hernandez in Lone Wolf? Or was it Juvenile Destruction and Bryce Seaver? All right, Costa Mesa, you've done your first part. You've given it to Stanley Hernandez in Lone Wolf. All right, here we go, directly into Monster Truck Freestyle. Untimed, unscripted. Once again, doing it for you, the fan. Your first truck up is Brian Leach in Aftershock. Is activated. Here we go. Give it up for Andy Seaver in Boss Gator. he's about to back up, and what is he pulling that remote switch on the back to stop him from backing up. Remember, Bryce is just 10 years old piloting this half-scale monster truck. I was jumping my bike at 10, not driving a monster truck, I can tell you that. Bryce lining back up on those pick-your-part cars. Remember, guys, they've got a great deal all summer long in all your pick-your-part locations. You can get admission for just $3. All engines are $299.99, and all transmissions are only $179.99. They've got every part you can. Look at them on 3 wheels as it comes around. Up and over the huge stack. I think Bryce is going to run until he runs out of fuel. He's just going to keep going for you guys. Why don't we cheer him on and let's see what else Bryce can do. There he goes, going for that cyclone. Needed to give way just a little bit. That track condition just not going to give out to get it loose so that he can do it. Costa Mesa, let him hear ya! 10 years old, Team KKJ, Bryce Sievers. All right. Track crew gonna make sure that he's clear and gonna give Jared Compton in Anubis the call to action. But Tyler Rome in Temporarily Insane says he's coming out. From California, give it up for Tyler Rome in Temporarily Insane. Some huge air. All right. That's going to bring out competitor number 5. Your final 2. Remember, we need you to cheer off to determine a winner. And after, they will all report to the merchandise stand to sign autographs. Jared Compton in Anubis. coming up over that center stack.
That's cool, dude.
All right. Orange County, you got one last task that I need you to do, and that is to crown your freestyle champion here tonight. So, let me hear it. If you thought the first truck up, Brian Leach in Aftershock. Did you think it was Andy Seaver in Boss Gator? How about his son, Bryce Seaver in Juvenile Destruction? Did you think it was Tyler Rose in Temporarily Insane? Or was it Jared Compton in Anubis? Or did you think it was Stanley Hernandez in Low Royal? Your winner and safely please be champion is Stanley Hernandez in Low Royal.
Skunkworth, alright, Skunkworth, you just saw all the excitement there. A lot of people walking in front of the camera. There's nothing I could do. They're doing that lots of time. They go up, go down, up and down, no reason. Anyway, Nubis won. And I'm sure you agree. Put it in the comments who you think won. Alright, Jay from the Skunkworth, sign off.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming.